Hello again, it's Lock Noob, and I'll be honest, I'm probably the last person in the world that needs another kit. However, despite having quite a few kits, I don't have anything which I think is a more or less complete kit for any situation that I can just throw into a bag, carry around with me if I'm away out of my house. Grab a padlock or two. Anything to keep in the car. Anything. I don't have anything like that. I have my main kits, but they're quite large and sprawling, and really they're not the kind of thing that you want to carry around with you. The Sparrows EOD kit, this is a full one, selling on their site at the moment for 69 Canadian dollars, which is the frankly amazing price of about £40. How they do it, I don't know. Um, this kit just looks like the one for me. It seems to have a bit of everything in it. Designed for those. Well, I think they design it for rapid sweeps of areas where people need to quickly get into briefcases and cupboard locks and all sorts of bits and bobs. Quickly and preferably non-destructively. Sort of military applications, those kind of things. Now, I was going to do a full unboxing, and this is going to be a full unboxing. I snipped the top off like this, and then my littlest started to cry, so I had to abandon it. However, let's crack on now. And let's see what you get in here. So you can see everything's wrapped up, so I clearly didn't get very far. This is the Coyote Case. I'll call it khaki, I think. And it feels quite well made. It's sort of a nylon ballistic webbing. It's got a really nice beading around the edges. That'll make it last in somebody's pocket or bag a lot nicer. Double stitching where it's needed on the corners. Really like it. I like the colour. I like that kind of military colour. I think it works. Then double pockets on the inside. Well, let's have a look at what this thing is first. This is the very nice bomb-shaped mini knife. So this is for quick bypassing of padlocks and briefcase locks, things like that. Really like the design, and it's great to just have a little bypass tool tucked to one side in there. What else do we have? We have this is the EOD version of Sparrow's Oxy Rake. I quite like the Oxy Rake. It's good for wafer locks. I find it quite large for pin tumblers in general, but it's not a bad thing. Worth having in the kit, especially for those wafer locks, maybe car locks as well. Then we've got, I think, some of the best go-to tools for the job for most people. This is sort of a please everybody kit. So you've got my favourite rakes, the snake and the bow guitar there. My favourite hook, the short hook. You've got a double peak bow guitar, which again I think you've got a triple peak, not necessarily need the double peak, but it's nice to have. At least I was going to have it. I'd have it at a different frequency, so maybe a peak there and a peak there and a gap in the middle. Then we've got the half diamond, a shallow diamond. Works as a short hook, a shallow hook as well. Very good in very small keyways. And if you look at the finishing on these, they're tumbled beautifully. I mean, they're really rounded. I mean, there's nothing at all I need to finish off on these. I'll be happy to use these out the pack. In fact, I will be. So those are the picks. So great case. I know people say, oh, it's not about the case. I actually think the case in this instance is very nice. It's lined differently to the outside. Great case. Really, really good case. What else do we have? What other goodies do we get? So we get... Oh, I don't have one of these. I don't know if I'll ever use one, but it's quite cool, especially if you do have a broken inner door lock, which I have had in my house in the past. So having one of these handy might actually be useful in terms of getting people in or out of the actual room where the sort of core has crumbled due to overuse. So this is designed for either pushing a latch or pulling a latch open. It's a sort of a shortened, a cut down version of the standard gyms that you get. So very nice. Now, don't own one of those. Very nice to have. What's this? It's all sealed up. Oh, cool little wafer lock picks. Yeah. Okay. Nice, very nice. Good for filing cabinets and possibly some car doors, but they are quite short. So maybe if this was taken back a bit to here, they could have been longer and used for deeper locks. But other than that, it's pretty useful to have, especially if you want to get into a filing cabinet where you've lost the key, which has happened to me before too. And then, I'm assuming this is retention tools, and it's open, so we can just tip them out. what do we get? No top of the keyway, I don't think. Let's have a look. What do we have? So we have twisted and Z wrenches. The Z wrenches, short on one side. I might make these even shorter to make them suitable for top of the keyway, but great bottom of the keyway, and of course, they, as you'd expect, 3 different thicknesses. That's going to get you into a lot of locks. Then the twisted L wrenches. I've got no problems with the twisted L wrenches. I prefer them untwisted, but that just means I can put higher amounts of tension on. So overall, £40, it gets you a long way. Is there anything else I'm going to add to this kit? Maybe some top of the keyway tools if I'm be bothered, but I do pick most of the time bottom of the keyway, but I will add a Medusa because this is a great all-round rapid entry pick. So throw that in. We've got something really good. So that's the full Sparrows EOD, and I have to say, I love it. Quick review, that one. I think it's around 6 minutes. That's good for me, right? So yeah, really stoked. That's going to go with me pretty much all the time, albeit that I won't be carrying it in the street. Okay, see you next time.